Alright, so hamstrings. I've already sort of done my first working set. I forgot to get my stuff out, but I remembered. So, stack plus the plate, pretty normal weight that we do here. Depending on how, this might be my last set on this. If I just slow it down, I'm probably not going to try to go too heavy. But, of course, we're going to do this. We got our RDLs. Well, we're gonna do like a hamstring curl first to warm up. That could be plate loaded, or that could be the machine. Right now, somebody's on the machine, so it might be plate loaded because this might be my last set. So we'll do that. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. And we could probably do like a leg press. It's probably not the worst idea. So, I don't know, we're just going to take it by how we feel. Make sure we're getting everything pumped up in the hamstrings, get the glutes done. And yeah, it should be pretty simple. Alright. I think one more set. Just add like a 10. Nothing. No, I'm not going to do 2 plates today. I don't know. It felt good that one time, and after that, it sort of just started getting worse and worse. I guess with like the 2 plates, I was just sort of pushing it around. Once you start trying to really drive in with the leg, it's a different type of activation. So let's add a 10 on, and we're going to do another set. I was supposed to be up by like 8:30 today, and I ended up setting my alarm to wake up at 9. It went off, and I was like, yeah, I need to sleep a little bit more. It's awesome. I woke up and felt tired. So, we're always coming out here. I got my pre. The pre's hitting a little different today. I'm really tingling right now. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. So it just, I don't know why it activates like that. I don't know if it's because I stretch so much, or like I'm stretching so much that it just starts activating too early without any activity, or what. But it's a pretty good feeling. I mean, it's not like a bad tingle. It feels good. Like you just know you got that energy. So let's do this last set and then let's move on. Okay. All right. When you start slowing it down, things are getting harder. So we did adductor. Let's do abductor. Separate it, get the glute warmed up, and then hop into something heavy. Let's do like a little compound movement after that. All right, so first set, we're gonna do 3 sets on this. We normally only do 2, but I feel like I'm falling a little bit behind, so we're gonna do 3. We're starting with 100. Just gotta see how I feel. You can't really say what I'm gonna do next. I figured out this machine and like how to really get my glutes engaged with it. Because at first it just felt like my hips, and then I started cramping. I couldn't do anything. But we're gonna go up to 130, and we found the technique, so it actually feels really good. All right, let's get this going. Get this set. Let's go. Alright, well that's still too light. I don't know. When you start actually figuring out how to start getting things activated and working things, your glutes are stronger than you think. Especially if you're squatting. Pretty much a lower body. Your glutes are going to be strong, and it also helps that I also train glutes though, which y'all will see that today. On the hamstring days, we've been forgetting to do glutes. I'm not saying I don't record them and do them. I don't. I just keep forgetting. So, and that's like actually a really good activator for like the RDLs and all that too. When you're kicking back, you get your glutes activated, getting the hips in there. And RDLs, I mean, it's hips and glutes and hamstrings. And even on that, when you're kicking, when you're doing the glute kickbacks, that hamstring activation when you kick it out, it's there. So we'll do the glute kickbacks next. RDLs. And then hamstring curls. And then posts. I think that's a good plan. It's not busy in here, so I can sort of plan these things out unless somebody hops on, then we'll change out something. But either way, I have to do the RDLs. Those are like the best thing for my hamstrings. If y'all watch the hamstring videos, you see the activation is insane. So I've already sort of had a rest there, so I'm just going to go ahead and hop into this other set. Really just try to get rest. We're going, it's like a 12 to 15 day. Sometimes it's like 8 to 12, because if I can only get 8, some strength training or like some training where I'm going to grow and get stronger is better, but volume, you're still going to get stronger, but volume is like, I'd say it's like probably one of the most important things, especially for legs. I feel like when I started doing more volume on things, I started doing more, I started growing. But you know, your intensity from your legs and hamstrings to like your upper body, you see that upper body because it grows so fast. The legs, they take a little bit, but once you start seeing it, you'll start enjoying it and be like, oh, I gotta take this to the max. And that's what I've sort of been doing. I've been taking everything to the max, and it's been, everything's been on my side, for real. I mean, you get your injuries here and there, but those teach you things. So, let's get 160 going. Alright, let's go do some glute kickbacks. I think that's gonna be good. That's gonna get some activation going. I'm not gonna talk too much, but you know, I get a lot of comments on doing glutes. Oh, that's weird, like you're a guy and you're gonna get on stage, and if you're not peeled, I mean, you're not gonna win. The glutes are like pretty important. It's like your whole backside posing. They're looking at your back, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, calves. They're looking at everything. So a muscle has to get trained. Every muscle in the body is getting trained. I mean, there's some things that probably aren't showing that are getting trained that I'm not seeing either. I'm not understanding. But once I figured out, oh yeah, this is going to make my hamstrings look better. And really, if I went on like a cut diet, I would be small. So I'd have to cut down to like 120. It'd be like skin and bone, but I'd be so defined and my glutes would be peeled because I trained them so hard. I mean, even if you do RDLs, you're getting glute activation. I did say I wasn't going to talk too much, so I'm going to go ahead and start. But, you know, you get the understanding. Well, let's just get to the big numbers. Let's just get to the full stack on this machine, which isn't that heavy, but it does. It's pretty hard. Golly. So, 15. I'm gonna take a break for a sec. I'm getting hot. Skin's sweating. I can see it. Take a break. And let's just get going in these movements. I mean, we're going in hard today. Making sure we're taking adequate rest so our sets are like perfect. Like, I don't want to hop in. That's the one thing is when people train by themselves, they're in and out. And I used to be that way. And then I started prepping myself before my sets. Full intent. Making sure I'm going all the way in. Because you shouldn't just be doing things just because you need to do them. You should be doing them because they're going to make you better. If you're not doing that, then honestly, you probably need to change. I don't know how long you're going to last in bodybuilding if you're just training things because they have to be trained. I love doing abductors. I love it. I love doing hamstrings. I used to not. I love training quads. I love chest. I love my shoulders. I love my arms. I love triceps. I love every muscle to train because it all feels great. And I come in here and I know I'm doing better. And that's the main thing is I'm doing better. Each week, even if it's not 100% or I'm not moving 3 plates on the hack squat, and this week I'm moving like 2.5. Probably not what I want to do, but if that's going to get me more volume and it's going to help me grow, then going on 3 plates only doing like 5 reps, then I'm probably going to do that because I'm going for volume, and bodybuilding's not about hitting new weight. Like, I can sit there and deadlift on my back days and try to pull 405 every day that I do back and probably only do 1 rep, if not even that. I don't even deadlift anymore. Or I can focus on the bodybuilding movements like a lat pull down and make sure I'm doing an ISO, make sure I'm matching my reps, make sure I'm getting reps. And that's how you're supposed to train as a bodybuilder. You're supposed to do reps. It's not about the weight. I couldn't even tell you how much weight I do on squat, bench, because I don't use them. I know by my plates on the machines. And yes, I'm trying to up my weight to grow, but that is my last thing I'm worried about. I want to get my reps in. So give me a second and we're going to start this next set. And it also takes time to learn the form on movements, finding your feet placement, figuring out how to do it. Like RDLs, I used to be my legs straight, and it would be like an SDL, like a stiff leg deadlift. SLDL, my bad. And once I figured out that, lower the weight a little bit and focus on your form, once I started focusing on my form, I started progressing. And somebody that was better than me at RDLs, I progressed faster than them. I mean, yes, I'm smaller, grows faster, but I go in with full intent. I don't cheat myself. Like, I'm taking my RDLs until I'm like turning red, like I'm shaking, I'm lightheaded. And my hamstring days, those are the highlights. I mean, I love training everything, but I can't wait until I get to the RDLs. So I do all the things I don't really want to do, but I still have to do. You know, it's a have to do thing. I do the things I have to do first, and then the things I enjoy, I do those last. So let's full stack this machine. Oh God. Alright, I think that's it for this. Eventually, once I start remembering to do these every time, I'll be able to do more reps. I've been stuck on 8 for weeks. This pad puts so much pressure on your abdomen, it honestly hurts. So, let's go do some RDOs. That's what I'm excited for. Let's go. You know, you can make any set a working set. I'm not gonna lie. I could do this for 3 sets and probably fail and be fine. That's not the point though. I want to put max load that I can rep out for as much as I can. Which today is probably going to be 2 and a 5, 2 and a 10. Just depending on how we feel. First set, no grips. Once we start getting to heavier weight, we'll start using Versa grips. Because, you know, you want to take your grip out of the equation. There's no point of having to rely on grip when you can just focus it on your hamstrings. So let's just go ahead and get into this. All right, 5 reps. First set's normally like, oh, I need to get ready because I'm about to be pulling hard. The first sets on these always suck. It's hot in here, it's getting hot. I'm right next to this fan. I'm about to stand here. Oh, that feels good. Let's just go ahead and throw on. We're just going to do 2 today, just 2. I feel like some volume, 12 to 15 today. The one thing I'm trying to, I don't know, dude, that side quad is really popping. The one thing where I'm focused on today, and always focused on, it's not just today, is my form. Can I do the weight that I want to do with perfect form? Now, I could probably throw on 3, and it'd be more of like a deadlift. But that's not the point of today. Today is hamstrings. Lower back's going to get activated. You're pulling up with your torso. I mean, you're going here. You're going to get lower back. But let me go ahead and throw on more plates, and we're going to get started into the hard stuff. Let's go. These solo content, I'm like recording almost every set of what I'm doing. These videos are getting long, but I'm also talking a bit. If I just did the movement and talked to y'all about my thoughts, then these videos would be short. It'd just be working out, and then obviously I should probably put music over it. Every time I put music over a video, YouTube wants to like take it down. They like hate me or something. So I get it's like copyright, but I'm like, I literally don't even have that many people watching. So like, what does it matter? Like, let me just post what I want. But I'm not complaining. Let's get 2 plates. Let me go ahead and get my wrist wraps on. Yesterday, if my camera was still recording, I was doing my back set, my top set, and obviously I jump off the machine, I step backwards, and I step on my water bottle, like a plastic water bottle I bought from here, and it explodes everywhere. It just exploded all over my bag, and I was like, oh shoot, my mics are gonna get wet. It didn't even get the inside of my bag wet. That was awesome. So if we would have got my mics wet, we probably wouldn't have any audio videos. Y'all would have been hearing the music, and then they would have copyrighted me, or you would have heard nothing. It just wouldn't have recorded. So enough talking. Let's get into the set. Let's go. Come on. Whew, whew. Number one. Let's go. You're number 1. Oh, it's always just heavy. Oh. Oh. Hey. 4. Ah. It's heavy today. It is heavy today. So, I don't know. I'm just going to take a break. 1 more set. Same weight. We're going to run it back. I'm going to give myself a few minutes to recover. Then we're going to hop straight back in. All right. Let's go. That's what it takes. Be a champion. This weight doesn't get any lighter, it stays the same. Shooting for 10 this time. I only did like 8 last time. You have to push your limits. Like, oh yeah, my hamstrings are like nice and pumped already. Look pretty crazy, I can see all of it, but it's not the goal. It's not the goal. Let's go. Right here. Ay. Oh! Oh! Oh my God. Hamstring curls, 2 hard sets. 1 warm up, 1 just all out. Let's go pose. All right, I'm recording my first set, and then y'all will see the posing. I'm not gonna record both. Make sure it's something that's decently hard. Alright. Let's go a little activation set. Alright, I'll see y'all at the posing. Alright, so. Alright, so video's gonna be long. Had this video out today. Tomorrow was arms and shoulders. Pretty typical day. So, see you guys tomorrow.